I love being a chef, and I love my chef girlfriends. We don't just do the junk food therapy in times of crisis. We take eating and drinking to the next level. We gather around in the kitchen and make the ultimate breakup meal. For us, cooking's not just fun, it's also cathartic. We pound copious amounts of wine, share our dating horror stories, and trash our exes in a tradition we like to call the dinner bash.
We are three vivacious bon vivants.
We love, in no specific order,
Sex, food,
travel, laughing, our friends, and
the idea of falling in love. But what is paramount to us is that we really enjoy our freedom.
Wait, undeceivable, shit's unbelievable. You never ever guessed you'd hear this mix, it's inconceivable. Ouch, too hot, baby, back out of the kitchen. This is what you love at one of us, so daddy, put your bitch.
Welcome to the dinner bash.
the love of my life. Or one of the loves of my life, really, I would say. Let's call him Nick. John, no, Nick, let's just call him John. He was this guy, he had this crush on me, and he was pursuing me for over a year. Every time we'd meet, he wouldn't be able to speak, lose his words, stare uncomfortably and awkwardly, and that would really irritate me. And so I didn't really like him. Till one day, we met up with a bunch of friends, and he had actually gotten a proper haircut and was in this snug, sexy, figure-hugging t-shirt. And I was like, ooh. And on top of it, he actually could finish a sentence. We actually began to have a conversation. Our first date was amazing. We were going to go out for dinner, but instead we had sex. And then we went out for dinner. And then we biked up the mountain and we found this pool that's secret and not everyone knows about. It was midnight and we skinny dipped. We had more sex. And then we fell asleep at 4 a.m. And in the morning we went for this amazing, delicious Jamaican brunch. Things were great. He was kind, he was handsome, he was considerate, he was strong, he was tall. And about a week in, he looks at me and he says, okay, so, I love you. And I thought, oh my God, okay, so he said it first, it wasn't me. And then about a week and a half later, I said the same thing. And we were in love. There were a few little teensy red flags. I should mention at this point that the girls he tended to date before me were usually damaged in some way. They were bi, lesbian, very activist, were on drugs, or daddy issues, or mommy issues, things that I quite wasn't. He started saying things like, you haven't read this book or that book. He thought I was too corporate, mainstream. I didn't have enough of the kind of hipster, edgy conversations he wanted to have in a relationship. He thought I was too organized, my house was too nice, and the kicker, I was too pretty. Okay, that's just weird. He'll get over it. We went on. I completely fallen for him. I thought if he asked me to marry him, it's gonna be a yes, and it's gonna be a yes immediately. And so slowly, steadily, the man I loved, whom I wanted to marry, slowly turned into a fucking dick. What the fuck? He eventually broke up with me. I was heartbroken for a long time, but I got over it. He's gone to live his life, and I'm living my fabulous life. But you know, the one thing that pisses me off? He got me a vibrator for my birthday. It was supposed to be ours, and he just got it in the divorce. He owes me a Hitachi magic wand, damn it. So for you, I'm making something special, and I know it's something you love. It's a little bit sweet, it's a little bit tart, it's a little bit zesty, it's a little bit spicy, and you know what? It's also an aphrodisiac, and I know you need this.
Talk about this beautiful fish.
I'm making scallop carpaccio with lemon and pink lady apple.
Oh.
In a little drizzle of yuzu spicy sauce.
Oh, I love it.
Okay, so here we go.
Are you using fish because men are fishy?
Yes, men are fishy because sometimes it seems so nice and wonderful and lovely, and then something starts to smell. I dated this guy, John, once. He was beautiful, he was amazing, he was everything, and he was the love of my life.
What?
Yep.
You had a love of your life?
Yeah, I've had more than one.
Oh.
Yes.
We're entitled to as many as we want.
We are. I don't believe that there's only one out there.
I feel like you're the love of my life, and you're the love. I thought I was the love of your life.
So if you notice, I'm slicing these as thin as possible, not
paper
too
thin. Look at you. Your knife skills are much better than mine.
He started getting picky about things. There was nothing wrong with the relationship, and he started finding things to be picky about. He was upset because we didn't read the same books.
At least you read. I read Facebook.
I read wine bottles, and this rosé is insane.
What book do you read? Facebook. Do I regret anything? Was he a fish that got away? No.
fish story to tell you.
Oh my god. But there's plenty of fish in the sea.
And on online dating.
That's why I met him on. Shut up.
Don't worry about it. We're here to cook, make you happy, make your life better, and forget about this turmoil. We all have good, bad, and ugly relationships.
It's true. We do. And it's how you face them, and it's how you move on from them.
People can't really be that positive while they freak
Well,
out.
you know what? Maybe you need to drink some of her juice.
You'll like this. Every time we'd meet, he would clam up. And he wouldn't be able to say a word, and that was just very annoying.
Wait, was that because he was so smitten with you?
Yeah.
Yes, it was.
You're
I was
freaking
like,
gorgeous.
well, thank you. But like, come on.
Well,
He
it's
was
hard to
gorgeous
get
too.
anywhere
He was
when-
gorgeous too.
You can't have a conversation.
Yeah.
Although some of
anyways?
the guys we've gone out with, we haven't had one conversation with, except for
Yeah. She's disgusting.
I'm not disgusting. I'm just multitasking.
Look at her knife skills.
I believe in precision. Precision is
do.
sexy.
You're sexy.
No, it's all in the preparation.
Okay.
Okay. First things first. We're
She's
gonna
gonna-
go with half moons.
I was thinking that, actually. Perfect. What was the inspiration for this?
I was starting to feel bitter. I'm like, no, but that's not me. See, it's all in the layering. And it's all about how, yes, there's bitter things in life. There's tart things in life, a lot of tarts. And but there's
I'm
also
right
sweet.
here.
And if you intersplice these together and take one big bite, life is great.
There's balance.
It's all about balance.
Who the fuck is this girl? Like,
I'm telling
immediately.
you.
Maybe we should listen to her.
I don't know, maybe we should
Maybe
work.
she has a beautiful recipe and good advice. Well, this looks stunning.
That
So you're over him.
I'm totally over him.
Okay.
I just don't understand how someone would just let you get away. Like, what was the qualm?
Well, before me, he used to date all these damaged,
Playmates.
troubled women who
he
were.
has a hero complex.
Yeah.
Oh, these are stunning.
Isn't
Thank
it?
you.
It's so. I cannot wait to put that in my mouth.
I'm telling you.
That's like the perfect 4 inches right there.
We've laid everything out, and I'm sort of. It's all about the interslicing because you want to get that mix of flavors, that cross section of flavors. Now I'm gonna make the yuzu sauce. I'm gonna use
yuzu.
fresh yuzu, which I found.
Where'd you find that?
Japantown at
Yeah,
Nijiya
that
Market.
makes sense.
So is there a substitute if you can't find fresh yuzu?
You can buy yuzu sauce already made and yuzu extract and things like that. But I wanted to do it fresh. Yuzu is amazing because it's sweet and tart. It's kind of like orange and grapefruit and lime mixed together.
I think actually,
in one fruit.
if you can't find it, you can do a combination
Yes.
like that.
Just smelling it alone,
Yeah.
it's
Here,
like
smell.
you feel like you've already
see?
ingested it. That's like, there's only few ingredients in the world
Yeah.
that does that, and yuzu is definitely on the top of that list.
This, apple cider vinegar. So I'm doing a recall on the apple. Yes, yes. So I'm gonna put a little
How
bit
much
of
is that about?
That is about, what would that be? Like a
I would say it was about
2, 3,
2
4.
tablespoons.
So we got about
tablespoons.
we got about a yuzu per person.
Oh, that was about a quarter cup right there.
yeah,
Okay.
so a quarter cup right there.
Okay.
And now I want to put just a little bit of sweet in there because
Okay.
I don't want it too tangy. So maple syrup, one of
She's
my
a freaking
favorites.
Canadian.
Yep. Just a drizzle. I think a teaspoon should do it.
Okay.
All right.
Oh, I just want to swim in that.
And now the pièce de résistance.
What kind of chilies are those?
What
These
kind
are-
of chilies are those?
These are Thai bird's eye chilies. They are mean, nasty little things. And
my
look at
God.
these. You know what these are?
Are they like a habanero? as
Little
far as
red
spicy?
flags. Little red flags. You must pay attention. They will make you pay attention to them. So when you encounter them in a relationship,
Perfect. If you don't heed the red flag,
Yep.
you will get burned.
so
I've
you
never
We're
want
seen
putting
those.
the seeds into.
Yes.
This
Oh,
is
honey.
there's no mercy. No mercy for this.
Oh, it smells so good.
Smell. It's like a mixture of like citrusy, apple, spicy,
Wait, the
something.
maple?
Oh my god, I can. That just burned my nose.
I mean, made my head tear.
So I'm just gonna try and.
Ooh.
You are the sauce boss. Watercress?
Nope, this is actually daikon sprouts. going to use the pink salt.
Hey.
We're going with a bit of a pink theme.
A little Himalayan?
A little Himalayan. So
Look how pretty that is.
bit of Himalayan pink salt on top of this. Just crumble it on, and you want those flakes because you want that little.
So John never
salt.
got to have this, huh?
He never did. No. He's lost. I want to call it the lemon apple scalapaccio.
Hey! Well, cheers to that, and thanks for the rosé.
Yes.
Delicious
Chin, chin.
rosé. Thank you, darling.
Enjoy. So, got a breakup or dating horror story that you think would be perfect for the dinner bash? Just submit it to thedinnerbash@gmail.com or comment below and see if we featured on our next episode.
Be sure to subscribe to this channel so you can catch the next episodes of The Dinner Bash, and you can continue to follow the adventures of Ginger, Brie, Jasmine, and our special celebrity guest this season, Willam, Belli.